Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So I just published one right now recently on the price action that's going on with JEDSTAR, and this would be a video on totally related to the AMA updates that recently happened. This AMA was actually special, guys. The way that they actually opened up the platform for the artist Aaron Miller, who has been part of JEDSTAR, and he has a collaboration with the team altogether for the artwork to be done on the upcoming collectible card game or the CCG for JEDSTAR. And who is Aaron Miller? Well, just please go ahead and check out his website. You would know that he is the one who is behind the artwork for Hearthstone, for Magic the Gathering, as well as for the LucasArts studios as well. Now, LucasArts was part of was the studio in fact which brought us Star Wars. So, absolutely mind blowing artwork. If you just go down to his website, have a quick look on his artwork. Well, if I come down to his portfolio, you can check this. All right, so you can check this. It's a gold award winner of 2018. No need to speak about all these awards, man. This artist is simply mind blowing. I really love this particular thing. I would definitely see if I can somehow make this as my profile picture. But well, I do love it. It suits my name, right? So having said that, it's really nice, and the amount of hard work or the talent that he has put in, and the talent that he has, it's simply amazing, guys, amazing. And imagine what we can expect for Jetstar if we have these artists, the triple A grade artists, as part of our team. Now, having said that, there was also Mung Bean, who was about whom a recent article also has been published. He is the chief uh, you know, sorry, Tiamat was also that chief design officer, and Mang Bean here is, I forgot his designation. I'm sorry so much. Mang Bean, if you're watching this, I'm very sorry. All right. So, chief creative officer, guys. So, these two people would be behind the creative angle of Jetstar, be it the website design, the website new design. If you had a look about that, if you just come down quickly, have a check on the new website that's coming up. Now that's a stealth launch, and that's something that I've been also waiting for from quite some time. If you check this, this is designed totally by Tiamat. So Tiamat is the chief design officer. He is responsible for designing the website, and we have Mangbin who's looking over the creative angle or the creative side. He looks care of the artwork. So he has some big profile backing his particular what you can say, work experience. I would put it that way, or his resume altogether. He has some big works done, especially with Guardian of Galaxies, as well. The character by name of I forgot, Horus. Yeah, that's Horus. That's the character in Guardians of Galaxy 3, I think, Volume 3. So he's one behind the design part, I believe. Please go check that out on his article that's recently published. You would get to know more about him. And really nice. And who hosted it? Well, it's our one and only Adam Shelton. A big shout out to him to to gather all these three guys and have this AMA hosted, so that the questionnaires that were asked were related. And what we spoke more of on the AMA was totally on the artistic side of Jetstar. So I did pose a little bit of questions. If you have gone through the chat and you were part of the live AMA, I did post a few questions asking them. And some of the things that I want to just highlight over the AMA would be, so Aaron was actually very much impressed in terms of speaking about how blockchain and NFTs would change artists' life altogether. The main reason being, it provides that transparency, it provides that immediate payment mechanism, and it provides actual ownership of the artwork that you do. So ease of use, global marketplace, true ownership, and instant payment mechanisms. What more do you expect for the hard work and effort that you put in as an artist, right? So very nice to hear that. They also spoke about Agora and how they would be dedicating a good amount of fund. That's a six-digit fund, guys, six-digit fund for improving or probably building Agora to be a marketplace, and that I'm very very excited about. And after which, they would also be commissioning a few artists for the CCG and the MMORPG that's going to come out next year. MMORPG, anyways, it would take a certain amount of time. Probably we are, as per the roadmap, if everything goes right, then we would be able to see the demo version by the end of 2022. But the CCG game would definitely be available for us by the end of 2022 next year. But however, if you are a JEDSTAR holder, the top 1,000 holders would be eligible for playing the demo version by probably June or July of 2022. Now, keep your fingers crossed. Probably we might see it launch much sooner for the demo version. And the best part here, even while playing the demo, guys, you would be able to play to earn, and that's the benefit of holding JEDSTAR. So, moving on, they also spoke about NFT education that would be given to all the artists, and they want to support all of them to get maximum benefits. And that's really, really needed in this space, guys, because we recently did see, and I also spoke about it regarding the and NFT scam that happened on I guess what was it? Some ape, mute. Yeah, I forgot that, some ape. Okay, so that particular person actually ran away with all the ETH instead of paying the artists. So that's really something that we need to actually be very, very careful about, and that education is utmost needed to all the artists out there. Now, there are a lot of people who are very, very talented, but they do not know about NFT marketplace, and this would be a platform for them to earn their money, change their lives, change their entire generational wealth altogether. Sometimes it does happen. Trust me, there are certain developing countries and underdeveloped countries where a single Ethereum, one single Ethereum, would probably give them that financial freedom for their entire life, guys. That's how life changing it can be. And trust me, there are many, many artists out there who are very, very talented, but they do not know how to utilize their artwork. So, having said that, this platform and this education segment would really, really add on to that particular exposure for all those artists. So, it's not a business, it's more of a service that JetStar is probably having this run in terms of providing NFT education. So they also spoke about the scams. I mean, yes, they did code, and probably they, like I said, it's not the people who are actually bad about it. And I like this line, in fact. So Aaron just said that it's not the people who do it. It's not. I mean, it's the people who do it. I'm sorry, it's not the technology. So blaming the technology for scams is not the right way to look into it, because scams does not happen only in blockchain. It happens every single day. You know. Even while you're walking on the road, someone comes to you begging for money. Even that's a scam, guys, because you do not know whether that person is actually in need of money, and whatever the story he or she is telling you is the truth altogether, right? So we have been, just go ahead and check out begging scams on YouTube itself. You would find a plethora of videos, and that too, it's not only in those small scale countries, it's happening all over the world. So I mean, scams do happen everywhere, every place. It's only the people who think of doing this. It's not technology altogether involved. So, having said that, Aaron did move on in terms of stating that the or you can say the artwork portion would be mind blowing, and something which he is creating on his own, for keeping in mind certain stuff on the sci-fi fantasy line. And after which, I did pose a question to him, which was a bit niche. I did ask him, can he showcase one of his recent artworks? Well, I, frankly speaking, I did not mean it in a sense that it should be something related to Jetstar. I just was under the impression to know what was his recent art piece that he wanted to publish. But probably he did quote that there are some NDAs running through, so he wouldn't be able to showcase that to us. But well, I'm happy. I'm happy to wait. But if such is the great effort and the artist behind all this, NFTs that are going to come out, be it with Jetstar or any other place from Aaron Miller, that's the person I'm speaking of. So I would be really interested in having a watch on that. And after saying that, I did pose one more question to him, which was a bit tricky for him to answer as well. So I did ask him, what does he find it more suitable, right? Does he like painting it by hand, or does he like doing digital artwork, right? So, and which one would he feel is better? It was a very nice answer that he gave me, that yes, he definitely does prefer the digital side. Right now he's been doing the artwork on the digital side because it has given a whole new angle and a perspective, and probably made it much more easier. And in certain ways, you can always make those niche corrections. I agree with that point. In fact, digitization in terms of artwork has given a new angle and a perspective, because now you can not only create a 2D or two-dimensional artwork, you can easily convert that to a three-dimensional artwork as well. So having said that, that's nice. And to the second part of the question, he did say it depends on the artists altogether. Yes, I totally agree with that too. Sometimes it does depend on, I prefer to paint on a canvas by hand, or someone who would like to go ahead and take a smart pen and a Wacom or any other such device where you can actually go ahead and start doing your digital artwork through the software. So that was really nice to see. But I was actually trying to peep behind Mangbeen over here. If you look at this picture, there is some artwork that's behind, and I believe that's something related to Jetstar. Well, I couldn't make out anything, but I mean something is actually running on his desk behind. So that was nice to see. And Kemet also spoke about some of the artworks and how he feels about NFTs and stuff, and how he's been working towards the website development and things like that. So really nice. I never thought Aaron Miller was very humble, guys. Trust me, I never thought. He was a very, very humble human being, and I'm really grateful that he's part of a team in Jetstar. So, having said that, that's it for the AMA updates, and probably we could also hear more on what's coming in Jetstar. Well, they're not stopping at just having NFTs. They're not stopping at just having games built up. They're also venturing into getting animation, comic books, and NFT movie, which is on their thoughts. Now that's huge, but I wouldn't actually create a lot of hype over this until and unless we get some more details. But trust me, on the Telegram group, I believe that there have been talks about anime series, but yeah, I'm not so sure, and I wouldn't like to give any false or prior information without having a solid, concrete update. So I'll wait for that and probably look into it. But yeah, something to look out for, because this is nice to hear, since they have also planned for a comic book series or animation or NFT. It just adds up, right? So you have a game, you have a solid storyline. It's good to have an anime series. I mean, it's happening with Saitama, right? So it is happening with Wolfcaster of the game. Each, yeah, they have solid storyline, solid character background and the lore, and the same thing is going to happen with Jetstar as well. So really nice to see that these things would only expand the way that we look at crypto, and how we can easily have adoption done in masses out there in the entire world. So having said that, that's it for the update on the AMA, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you again for all the love and support that you've been showing me. And please do extend the same love and support in the coming days. It only motivates me to get more content out for you guys. Having said that, thank you so much once again. Have fun.